I'm Lisa from Spring Research, and I'm here to talk to you about the recent Springboard event that we held. We felt that behavioral economics is only just starting to be applied within research, and we wanted to hold an event where we bring together marketers from all over the industry to discuss the implications. We were delighted to be able to introduce Nick Southgate, an IPA behavioral economics expert, to kickstart the event. We then split into groups and rotated between workshops devoted to 4 key topics: processing evidence, herd mentality, anchoring, and the paradox of choice. Here are some of the observations that the evening generated. Human beings are not as efficient and subjective at processing evidence as we might think. Instead, the person's preconceived ideas, the context, and the way the information is extracted can have a big influence on how the same information is absorbed by different people. Ideas to address these biases included ensuring that interviews are as free-flowing and as non-directed as possible. This means avoiding long discussion guides with detailed probing in order to avoid imposing our own framework of the world onto respondents. It seems that using techniques to uncover subconscious responses, like analyzing facial expressions, could also have a role to play. Humans are social creatures and tend to follow the crowd, relying on what others do and say to inform our own decisions. Herd mentality or conformity is apparent in all aspects of our lives and can be seen as a problem when conducting research. One way to recognize the effects of this is not to try isolating the individual to understand their behavior and motivations, but to strive to understand them in their context. Who are their influencers? How do they affect others around them? If the herd effect in a focus group concerns us, why not ask people to write down their reactions to stimulus alone, capturing their individual viewpoint before opening it up to discussion? Anchoring is one of the most pervasive and easily replicated effects in human nature. It's most commonly seen when talking about numbers, especially pricing. In research, it seems we need to be very aware of the anchors we provide. The most obvious example is in our surveys. What numbers are we including or asking respondents to think about, which might have an impact on their responses? We also need to understand how the environment in which we do research might impact our respondents. A group held in a Hilton hotel will feel very different to one held in a local community center. Classic rational economic theory states that as the options available to us increase, we can evaluate each option and choose the one most suited to us, so our satisfaction with our final choice increases. However, the paradox of choice shows that we are not rational beings. In fact, more choice can lead to the use of shortcuts and defaults to make our decision easier, dissatisfaction, or even complete purchase paralysis. Unconscious decisions can be explored by using technologies such as eye tracking, which let us see what stimulus is absorbed and how that impacts the final choice. So all in all, it was a really interesting evening, and we were very excited to have generated so many conversations. The main insight of the evening is that we firstly need to be aware that these subconscious forces influence our research. As we expand our knowledge of behavioral economics, we can then begin to design studies that take into account these effects and work with them to deliver more authentic insight. Thanks for watching, and if you'd like more information on behavioral economics and research, please get in touch.